How would you describe a good, healthy therapy-client relationship?
Yeah, I would say, the most important thing, and I'll preface this by saying the relationship you have with your therapist matters a lot. Mm-hmm. Statistically, based on research, we know that is the most important factor that determines whether therapy will be successful, is how good of a relationship you have, how comfortable you are, and whether you can be honest. Because I think the role of a therapist is really to support you unconditionally, but also to kind of hold a mirror to you and show you the little spots where you say one thing, but you do another, or you say that you want to change this, but you struggle to take action. So I think a good therapeutic relationship is one where you can be honest with your therapist, where you feel comfortable with them, where they ask a lot of questions, they push you to kind of take action on that, but really where you can gain insight into yourself and what is the why behind what you're doing. They help that awareness.
And I think that when we talk about that, like that's something that we don't talk about, right? Like we talk about just make an appointment, go to therapy. Like we don't talk about the relationship with your therapist, and that's what it is a relationship. And if you just aren't connecting like you think you should, it's a good time to try a new one. And
totally.
Like I said, I didn't know that. I was just like, I made the appointment. I have a therapist. They're talking to me. They're telling me emotional words and things I can do to kind of work through it and stuff. Like this is great, but there was no push or like dig deeper into things. Like I never talked about my past. Or like my deep past. Like I pretty much just talked about my right there and now. And that was kind of it. So, and that's what I needed was somebody to push me to think about things a little bit deeper. So,
yeah. I feel like a good therapist helps you look under every rock, right? Like leave no stone unturned in understanding why you do this. What, like sometimes people say like, I don't want to talk about my past. Like it's back there. It's not relevant. And yes, if you only spent sessions only talking about your past, I wouldn't recommend that either. But the goal of good therapy is to help you understand, the context of why you drink, for example, what things in your life maybe have caused you to develop this belief, right? That then causes you to engage with this pattern of behavior. Because a lot of times if we don't ever look at our beliefs, we're just living unconsciously, carrying out things that we inherited from our families or our culture or society. And then there's no space for us to choose something different.